all back? Yeah, great. Just to go back a bit to Easy Content Units to give you a bit more information on the partnership that we have. Easy Content Units have this rev share free option for their affiliates, where it's 80, 20.
Every time the unit is shown, every fifth time it'll have our ID in there instead of the affiliates.
This is what the partnership with us is. We for Webgains affiliates, it's 100% their own traffic. We subsidise that 20% for Easy Content Units, and we have encouraged our affiliates to come and join Easy Content Units, and also Easy Content Units to come and join Easy Content Unit affiliates to come and join Webgains. We have asked our merchants to, as a way to partner with those affiliates to improve their data feeds. We've given specific suggestions, like VAN and the delivery charges, which we always strongly recommend, but merchants need that extra little push occasionally. So that's the partnership that we have with Easy Content Units, and it is really working well for us so far. Affiliates find it very easy to use, so an easy way to monetize content, add plugins around products on their content pages. Now, David from Idealo is going to give us the perspective of a price comparison site. Now, this is the most usual way. Most people, when they hear data feeds, price comparison, that's the epitome of data feeds. That's the most basic way of using data feeds. And Idealo being an international price comparison site, they have really faced all the challenges around data feeds. And they're not easy to use, data feeds, by any means. However, when done correctly, as you'll see from Idealo, they can be really, really powerful. So over to you, David.
Cool. Morning everyone. As I said, I'm David McLoughlin. I'm from idealo.co.uk, or Idealo, I think it's in English rather than German. As I said, we're a price comparison website. We work with most consumer product verticals. About myself, I've been in the affiliate marketing industry for about a year now. Before that, I was in the music industry, managing a German band which covered pop songs in the country western style. So, a bit of variety. So I'm going to speak about the challenges that we have as a price comparison affiliate in actually integrating feeds and providing our users with a good user experience, as it were. I'm going to talk about some of the solutions that you can implement in order to improve your data feeds and to make the most out of the traffic that your affiliates can provide for you. And by making most of it, I mean providing good quality converting traffic that those affiliates can provide. So I'll start off by explaining who idealo.co.uk are. I'm not going to spend too much time in saying why you should spend time in maintaining a data feed, because I think Lee has already explained a lot of the main advantages for that, but I'll touch on that anyway. I explain how we as price comparison affiliates actually use data feeds and how we kind of integrate that into our system. I'll look at some of the common errors that merchants often make with the data feeds. Those kind of fall under kind of two broad categories. Those which kind of from the user perspective, so the actual users which come to the site actually notice the problems with data feeds and when they've been integrated, and from our perspective as an affiliate in terms of actually integrating and using them. I'll talk about some of the ROI that you can kind of expect through having a decent quality data feed that your price comparison affiliates can use, and I'll talk about some solutions that you can implement in order to create that. So as I said, Idealo are a consumer product price comparison website. We've got price comparison sites in Germany, France, and Austria. We also operate flight comparison for most of the European markets, and we've got energy price comparison that's only in Germany at the moment. We're based out of Berlin, all of the sites, so we've got a fairly broad insight into how the European markets work. We were one of the first price comparison sites to actually integrate voucher codes into our interface to improve our user experience. And that's something that's kind of come up quite a lot for a lot of price comparison sites now. Most price comparison sites you'll see will use voucher codes in one way or another in order to in order to better convert traffic that they can get. We encourage a lot of user reviews, not just for the products that we have on our site, but also for for merchant reviews. So, and we find a lot of the complaints or praise that we get for our merchants is usually data feed based, or problems that have come up through data feeds. So we kind of have a real-time sort of interface with the end user in that way. And we're very much content focused. I mean, we rely on good quality content in order to build product pages which have a lot of attributes in them, so that our users can drill down and search for very specific products on our site to match their needs and requirements and things like that. So yeah, why should you invest some time in creating a data feed? Well, they're used by a lot of different types of affiliates to start off with, not just by price comparison sites like Idealo, but also voucher code sites and niche directories as well. It's a great way to generate more traffic to your site and improve your kind of brand visibility across the board, to attract affiliates such as larger affiliates like Idealo and other who are more likely to use your promote your program if you've got a good quality feed. And you can improve your kind of customer perceptions across the board as affiliates will use your data feeds and kind of broader range of the online marketing industry there. So how do we, as a price comparison affiliate, actually use data feeds? Well, we've got our own unique needs, but they kind of cross over a lot with all the other price comparison sites. The most important thing is that we use mostly the entire feed for our site. We've got a very broad traffic base for our site. So we list everything, all sort of consumer products from laptops to step ladders. So we have a very kind of broad traffic profile in that way, and we use as much of the feed that we can. A price comparison site is usually the first point of contact which a lot of users have with particular merchants. In that way, especially for smaller merchants, we might be kind of the first kind of entry point, as it were, for your kind of for the merchant's kind of visibility across the web in that way. We rely on data feeds in order to have good quality content. This way, we can ensure that our users spend a lot more time weighing up their options before they actually make a click. This is not just dependent on price, but it's also dependent on things like whether the total cost is available, whether the product's in stock, things like that, something which I'll talk about a bit later. And a good price comparison site like Idealo can provide very good converting traffic. But that's very much dependent on how good the data feed is and how well that kind of works.